Hey there guys, I'm Wardy from WardiTV of course, and we are here today with Denver from Ogaming.
Hey.
Dude, it's WCS Valencia of course, and you had a pretty awesome performance. You got to group stage 3 and you got to play on the big stage as well. I mean, just overall, how's your event been? What was it like playing on the big stage?
That was awesome. That was the first time. I wanted to play at least one time on the scene. It was like a dream. I can't participate to a lot of WCS events, so yeah, being on the stage and win as well. So that was very.
And such an important match too. It was the decider match of your group against Strange, and it was such a close series as well. I mean. Compared to, say, usual, say if you were playing that match off stage, do you think it had any impact on you? Being on the stage, were you a bit more nervous or jittery, or were you able to just sort of put that all behind you and just play your game?
Yeah, I was a bit stressful because I knew that if I don't win now, I'm going to be out of the tournament. And my main goal for the event was to reach at least at the group stage 3. So yeah, that was very hard, but yeah, it was cool.
Awesome. All right, so obviously you've been kind of this year, I'd say, really kind of hitting a new level of play, at least for a lot of people who are watching. Maybe I know a lot of people have this where they feel as though they're at that level for a while before they actually then have a performance which allows other people to see it. I mean, this year, for example, you did really well in the Ting event by WardiTV, which I think was one of the big things this year that sort of got you rolling, obviously online, but a big cup nonetheless. And now, is this your first WCS event of the year?
I tried it 4 years ago, but not as a competitive player, so yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is obviously kind of your year where you're actually putting in results. Sure. I mean, how does that sort of feel, I guess, to finally be kind of doing it after playing for so long?
Yeah, I don't know, it's a bit strange, I guess. Winning good players, especially offline, that's something very special, I guess. Beating Showtime as well was it's awesome. Didn't expect to win him,
right?
And I knew that I had to do my best to win him. Otherwise, I was going to be out of the tournament. So yeah. Did
you play him in the losers match, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's an insane matchup to win as well, right?
I didn't expect to play Showtime actually. So.
Yeah, right. Of course, because Strange was up against him, and then PvP apparently is a mess. That's what Showtime is doing.
I lost to Cloudy, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna play Strange. Maybe it's gonna be fine, and then I'm gonna play Cloudy again. Yeah. I was like, oh, Showtime, no.
So the group didn't quite go the way you wanted it to, but I mean, in the end, it went okay. I mean, Showtime's insane. I'm just gonna ask you about playing Cloudy, because I mean, you say Showtime, obviously you maybe didn't expect to win, or you knew you had to play your very best. What was it like playing against Cloudy, someone who's a bit more unknown, and unknown in a dangerous way, in the sense that he's not someone is kind of could do well. It's really as unknown as it gets, right? He's a player from China and all of this. How did you kind of approach that series? Was there anything in particular you tried to do?
I talked with Lambo, and he told me that he has 6.2k MMR on Korea server. So that's a lot. That's more than me on Europe. I have 6.5 MMR, but that's higher. If he was playing on Europe, he would be better than me. So yeah, I didn't know him before, and I was like, I'm gonna play standard the first game, and I'm gonna see how it goes, and then maybe try something. And the series was, I didn't play well. I think he played back for the whole series, and no, I didn't. It was not my best match.
Yeah. I was actually talking to Cloudy yesterday, and he said he thought he was playing really well at this event. Because he was able to take a map off Cyril, and he was really hyped that he even took a map off Cyril. So he had I think out of all the people to lose to in the end, I mean, he's not a bad one, right?
Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah, awesome. So as a big up and comer, this is a very kind of cliche question from me, because I talk about this sort of stuff all the time, but the French scene and sort of Ogaming, I suppose, have been probably one of the best scenes in terms of allowing players to develop. And it's why I would say there's a lot of French players who have been very successful. We've had Lilbo, Marine Lord, Stefano over time, and there's still very competitive players nowadays like Daishi and so on. I mean, how important is it to you to have sort of the support from Ogaming in terms of like regional based competition and so on? Because I know you play a lot of the underdogs events and the top dogs events when they were around.
Yeah, if there was no tournament from Ogaming, I think I would not be here actually. Like
really, like that important.
Yeah, I played a lot of tournaments. Like I played 21 seasons of underdogs. Like I have the record with DNS, so yeah, that's very important. It helped me a lot to increase my skills. So yeah, that's very important. I hope they will continue at least for the next year.
Yeah,
and that's.
Yeah, it is really insane. I think I was reading some stats about it the other day, and there's been like over 1,000 maps played in the underdog series alone.
Yeah.
It's like, you were the 1,000th.
It was against Daishi.
Yeah, and it was like you versus Daishi was like the first series as well.
Yeah, that was also the first game of the tournament. So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like 1,000 maps in one tournament series. Like the dedication's insane, and again, it gives you them opportunities. I think that's a lot of what people. I mean, maybe you can get your thoughts on it. Like, it's sort of what Challenger misses this year in a way. Over the years gone by, we've had Challenger be this thing where we have seen a lot of the up and comers be able to get some money, have motivation to work towards. Yeah. But Challenger this year is, because it involves kind of 16 spaces, which is all of the pretty much the top of the pros. Yeah. It's very difficult for an up and coming player to actually get that opportunity and to get that sort of support, even if it is just a few $100s. Is that something you feel? Have you preferred Challenger in years gone by? Do you like Challenger this year, or do you think it's achieving what it's meant to achieve, of giving the up and comers like a good chance and a goal to work to?
I don't know. Like, I didn't have a high level before, so I don't know how it felt for the players who try to qualify for WCS events or like that. Yeah. Anyway, it's very hard to find your place in the WCS event. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe this kind of system is very good. Like, yeah, that's good, I think.
Fair enough. All right, awesome. Well, not too much else to say, honestly. Thanks, obviously, for your time with the interview. Any shout-outs? I know, obviously, your team, Romandie. You've been on Romandie quite a while, right?
More than 1 year.
Yeah, more than a year. I was going to say, you've been playing in Team League a lot and carrying in the Team League. Romandie do like everyone's like, Romandie's one of these teams that enter the Team League and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's one of the teams that's just going to get stomped down to like the lower ends. And then they're like first place in their group, second place in their group all the time. This man here carrying them through. Any shout-outs or anything you want to say to anyone in particular?
Yeah, so big up to my team, to my sponsors, to all the people who are cheering me, to Ogaming as well, and to my family as well. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, and guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.